What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris. Welcome back to Bourbinsane. It has been a long time, and I'm glad to be here. We had some major news in the whiskey world just drop. A TTB label showed up on social media, and I got a little curious, so I went and dug down a little bit. Knob Creek 21-year bourbon. Now, this is big news. We've had a lot of high-aged bourbons come out over the years, but this is one that I know a lot of people are excited about, and a lot of people are really cautious about. So today we're just going to break it down a little bit, talk about the details, whether I'm going to pick up a bottle or not, and whether you should. So Knob Creek has long been a bourbon brand under Jim Beam. They have several different expressions. The rye, 100 proof, they have single barrel select and reserve. And there's many varieties of older Knob Creeks that have been coming out recently. So we've had a 12-year, 15-year, 18-year, and then now the 21-year just got announced. So this is some pretty big news. As you can see, they're kind of on the 3-year path right now, every 3 years. So will we get a 24-year in a couple of years? Maybe. We'll have to see. Let's start with what Knob Creek is. So Knob Creek straight bourbon whiskey out of Jim Beam Distillery. It is 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. And like I said, it's been around for a long time. It's always been a staple in my collection, always something I have on hand because it's just easy. Nice, easy to drink, neat, mixed, and the price isn't usually terrible. It's actually been going up a little bit for the 100 proof here around me, about $35, even $40 some places, but in general, not bad. Now the big question is, what is the price going to be on this bottle? So we're talking a 21-year-old bourbon that is certainly going to be a premium product. You know, I kind of posted some stuff on my social media about what people's thoughts were on this, and it was really a mixed bag. We had some people super excited. I actually just watched, right before coming on here, ADHD Whiskey's Matt Porter's review or talk about this, and he's a massive oak fan. So he's pumped. He pretty much said, like, hey, don't touch it. Leave it there for me so I can get it, you know? But the big question, though, is will it be overly oaked, Matt? No, I'm just messing. I'm messing with Matt. I had to do that. Overly oaked, though, that is a question. I saw a lot of people putting that on social media, too. Is it going to be over oaked? You know, yes, it's going to be over oaked. That's what it is. It's a 21-year-old bourbon. It's exactly like Matt said on his review. It's going to be over oaked because it's 21 years. What do you expect? You know, if you don't like overly oaked bourbons, then look elsewhere. Go for the 15. Go for the 12. You know, that's the way to do it. This Knob Creek is going to be 100 proof. That's what it said, which is understandable. When you're talking something that old and that aged, you're going to have a lot of angel share. So you're going to have a lot of whiskey lost in that barrel, and it makes sense they're trying to obviously capitalize on any money they can make from the bottle. They're going to be watering it down a little bit. Is it too much for us to ask, though, to get a barrel-proof 21-year-old bourbon? I mean, really, what does it take? What does it take? 21-year-old, barrel-proof? Can you imagine? Whew. I'm curious what you guys think about this, though. And I'm curious where it's going to line up in the line or how it's going to stack up against some other aged bourbons. You know, we have the Michter's 20-year-plus bourbons. We have the Pappies, obviously, the high-age stuff in that category. So is it going to be as good? You know, is it going to live up to a 20-year age statement? That's going to be tough. I'm curious also, is Jim Beam realizing that they overproduced some barrels, you know? Because obviously this bourbon boom is coming, not gone, but it's definitely dying down from where it was. So the question is, did Jim Beam, thinking during the bourbon boom, during COVID, during that whole time, are they, hey, we need to up our production. We need to build more stills. We need to build more warehouses. And now they're realizing, oh crap, we're not selling like we thought we were going to. So maybe because of that, they're starting to release these higher aged whiskeys, you know, which is good. It's good for the consumer. It's good for the bourbon fan that's still out there. So I think overall it's a good thing, for sure. Will I be looking for a bottle? That's a good question. The previous releases, so the 12-year, 15-year, 18-year, have been difficult for me to find. 12-year, fine, I can get that. 15, a little bit more difficult. 18, I didn't see a bottle at all around here. I didn't. And I know along with that, the price point was about $200 for the 18-year. $199, I think, in Michigan. So what's the price of the 21 going to be? I mean, we're talking at least $249.9, right? $250 to $300. At that price point, man, think of how many bourbons, great bourbons, you could get out there for that price point. It may not be a 21-year-old bourbon. That's the whole thing, you know. If you're again someone who loves that sweet oak, delicious Knob Creek nuttiness, and you want that nut in your mouth,
what?
This would be a bottle to seek out for you. You know, it really would. If money's no object for you, go ahead. So I think it's going to depend for me on what the price comes out. I, of course, would love to get a sample of this first before pulling the trigger on a full bottle, if I can even ever find one. Let's hope it's a release everywhere and they did overproduce their whiskey. It's going to be everywhere for us, but I'm not convinced of that. Just given the bourbon market and how much bad luck I've had trying to find anything that's limited or allocated at all. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys going to be looking for a bottle of this? I mean, if it does come in at 200, I probably will. You know, if it comes in 300, I probably won't. So, but I'm curious what you guys think. If it was barrel proof, there'd be no question. Price really wouldn't be an object. I'd be looking for it. So, but I mean, I've had some 15-year, 13-year Knob Creek single barrel reserve store picks that were just incredible. You know, just incredible. So that's. It's hard to say. I mean, of course, those were barrel proof, the ones I've had, and that it makes all the difference to me because I'm a barrel proof whore.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
But either way, I'm pretty excited about it. Excited about the new label. Excited about the new drop. Let me know if you guys are too. Do me a favor. I'm just getting back into this. My first video back, a little bit rusty. Leave me a like. Please subscribe. And go check out my content on Bourbinsane.com. For those of you that don't know, I am writing, and I'm enjoying writing. I have a passion for it, and I really, really do enjoy it. I actually wrote an article about this 21-year-old Knob Creek release. So if you want to check that out, please do check it out. It'll be in the description below. But while you're over there, you know, give some of my other content a read. Give me a follow on here on all my social media platforms. If you do want to support me in the channel, I'm just jumping back into it. I did relaunch my Patreon page. No pressure on that, but I am back and I'm here to stay. So I just thank you all so much for the support. Thank you for everything. Please, again, let me know what you think about this product and any other releases in 2025 or even next year that you're really pumped for. Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay insane.